All right, guys, I want you to stay focused right now. You have a benchmark today. What I would like you to do, if you haven't already, I want you to complete this warm up for the benchmark first. Then I want you, obviously, you're watching this video. Then after that, we're going to jump into the benchmark. I told the sub at a specific time when I want you to start the benchmark. Then take your time doing that. After you're done, do the extra credit bucket. But as we get ready, everybody has a graph paper in front of them. Make sure you get a graph paper. And let's go through a couple just practice problems. So if you could do me a favor and draw a graph on your graph paper. And just remember that this graph has units. And I'm going to zoom in. And I'm going to get crazy and name these units different. I'm going to name these units by fives. Look what I'm doing. All right? I know it's kind of hard. And then I'm going to do it this way too. Going up, I'm going to go by fives as well. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And just be careful on the units, okay? Your homework had this. It was a little different, but this is going to be more, a little different than what we're used to. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to plot points here, right there for A, B, and C. All right, I want you to plot that A, B, and C here. And that's a B, not an A. And then what I want you to do now with that image, can you reflect it over the y-axis and then go x minus 10, y minus 20. Ooh, I'm going to get crazy there. And I'm going to pause it. Actually, I'm going to ask you to pause your screen and do this. Reflect it over the y, and then go ahead and do this. Pause my screen, and then go ahead and do it. And then check your answer. As you go about doing this, let me get a different marker so you can see what happened. So you're going to go ahead and go left 2. This is over the y, remember? I'm going 2 spots away. That's A prime. Then B prime is going to be right here. We've been doing this all unit for so long. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is C prime. And that's a reflection. We just did that right here, right? And then I say go negative 10. That's going to be to the left, right? Negative. And then down 20. But hold on. We don't have enough room for 10. Yes, we do. Remember? We're going by fives. So each one's going by 5. So negative 10 really just means 2 spots to the left because 5, 10, right? They're all going by 5s. And then negative 20 means how many? Down. 5, 10, 15, 20. So go to the left 10. I'm going to do it with the pencil. 1, 2, just 2 spots, and then down 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's the new C prime. Left, 1, 2, down 1, 2, 3, 4. There's A prime, double prime, I mean, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's the new B, double prime. Okay? And do the best you can with this kind of idea. All right. So you may see stuff like this. And remember, if this is like AC, the size AC, well, how big is AC now if it's A prime, C prime? How big is it? This is 2. So what is it down here? It's still 2. It doesn't change. Congruency doesn't change with reflections or translations. Congruency, congruent. Remember? That means same. Okay. Then let's go on and just do a couple more real quick so you're ready. If I said let's go 5, 8 over 5, 4, nobody should have issues with that. Battle happens. Who wins the battle? The top. But what if I flip it on you? What if I put 5, 4 and 5, 8? The top wins. How much does the top win? No, the top doesn't win. The bottom wins. By what? By 4. All right? And make sure you see what happens. Could this also be, what if it was 5, negative 4? Isn't that the same thing as this? Okay. And then we talked about it too. What if I did 5 to the 4th power? That would be, I think it was 625 over 1 too. Do you remember your triangles? All right. Leg, leg, hypo. You should know what those are. If you have both legs, you add. If you're missing a leg, I hop, right? You subtract. And you know, if I said, oh, let me do this right here. If I said x squared equals 49, you know you're going to square root and dagger that, right? x equals 7. That's old. What if I said x to the third equals 27? That's a crazy problem. You're going to dagger it, but to the third power, all right? Third power. So this is going to be x to the what to the third power equals 27. If your calculator's not happening, you got to figure it out. 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 3 is 27. That's a lot to take in. So if you're doing this, make sure you remember there may be something like a cube on there. A cube has everything's the same. So this side, and this side are all going to be the same number. So careful when they're asking about volume, it's all going to be the same number. So if I said the volume in here was 27, what would the side lengths be? 3, 3, and 3. Okay? It's hard to think